episode, it'll be 4 minutes of us complaining about the cat.
Yeah.
So, Eric, have you ever used a gun in a sexual sense?
No.
Why not? You own so many that to the point where I'm like, you've got to at least have considered it.
Would you put your dick in a blunderbuss?
You can't say I've never considered it.
Well, I mean, the problem is, like, would you cut it off first or not? Because you can't shoot it out of there if you don't, you know?
Yeah.
Like, the appeal of a blunderbuss is you can shoot anything out of a blunderbuss.
More or less, yeah.
If the context becomes there is a chance that you could shoot your dick out of a gun.
Mm-hmm. And kill someone with it.
Oh, dude, yeah. Oh, my God.
Imagine shooting and killing someone with your dick as a home invasion defense. I mean, you only get to do it the one time.
You know, yeah, you only get to do it that one.
Much like a bee.
The worst part is that it would work just because of the blowback. Like, it wouldn't even have to be your dick that kills them. It would just be the air leaving the gun if you're close enough. So you could literally say you killed a man with your dick.
I mean, if you,
God,
dude, you're not thinking about this right. All you do is you chop your dick off, then you put it in the freezer.
Oh my God!
Then you put that frozen penis in there, and it's already shaped like a bullet.
You get 3 shots if you freeze your balls too.
And you'd have to individually cut off your dick and each ball.
Yeah, but that would be fine. If take the whole thing off.
You know, in for a penny, in for a pound, I suppose.
Off. Yeah, eunuch that shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Go full nuts on it. I mean, you can become trans. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
In modern day, you just become trans.
Why don't they need some of the dick meat for that?
Oh, I don't know. Probably not. It's just a hole, you know?
But how do you orgasm?
You don't. You're trans. It's just not it's not a thing, dude. It's just like normal women. Like, you want to become a woman, that's part of the experience. You don't get to come. You're just there for like a, just a fucking sex object.
3-minute ride and then you're done.
Yeah, 3
All
minutes.
trans people are sex objects, okay?
Exactly.
Let's not try and muddy the waters here by specifying.
Yeah. You ever been thinking about work and then not been able to perform during sex? You ever just like considered like your job and then like maybe let's say you just get home way too early?
You ever like get your significant other?
By the way, welcome to AnythingCast. We already talked about shooting your dick out of a can, and I'm going to consider that good. Welcome to AnythingCast. I'm Patrick.
I'm Eric.
I'm Will. You ever consider like getting your significant other to pretend to be your HR lady from work, and then you come in from like a long day and you're like, and then you fuck the HR lady?
I would, you know what?
It's not a terrible scenario.
It's not a terrible one because like I do have that problem I just mentioned where I'm like, if I'm back from work and it's like I've been here 10 minutes,
yeah,
I'm not gonna come, dude. I'm still thinking about spreadsheets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's some
spread her sheets.
Why didn't I consider that? Why did that not even occur to me?
Obviously, you're not a master like me.
Yeah, I know. You went to clown school. I get it. You understand that.
Did you know it's apparently very
We'd be clowning in clown school.
difficult to get into clown school?
There's
only 2 clown schools in America.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're harder to get into than Harvard.
Oh,
I was in the good one, by the way.
Were you?
Mm-hmm.
Did you get in this clown sorority? They pack a bunch of guys into a tiny
clown frat.
They pack a bunch of guys into a small frat house.
No, it's a sorority for us. It's just to be funny.
Yeah, it's half the joke.
We're very clever.
Yeah,
anyway.
Absolutely.
The fraternity is all girls. I'm not allowed in that.
I only asked that just because literally that's a thing that's happened to me recently.
Given the split of female clowns, it's way easier because there's only 2 of them.
I'm talking about being in a clown sorority, by the way, not the other thing we were talking about. Yeah. So, yeah. Eric, you ever like be thinking about the dogs during sex?
No. Well, maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
No.
And like legitimately, there's got to be like, because there's always that thing that I think everybody has experienced where it's like you're having sex and then the animal that you own is just like
looking right at
just
you.
Like, yeah, he's like over there. And he's just like,
yeah, I've been interrupted.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, like just jumps up and is like, "What are you doing? Hey!"
It's like, "Hey, let me get a sniff."
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
That's just like, "Oh, cold nose in my butthole."
Yeah, of course.
That's the wrong person's nose.
I have. Yeah.
Nah, my cat's annoying because we'll go to the bedroom and close the door, and they'll start like
clawing at the door.
Yeah, meowing.
Exactly.
At the door.
Yeah,
which is almost worse.
We have a dog that's like very scared of everything, and if she's in the room, she will get up and then like walk away and like lay by the door, like hoping someone will decide to stop fighting and get up and open the door for her. Like she obviously thinks that it's fighting or something. It's so she looks so sad.
Well, I mean, when Kira's crying and you won't stop hitting her.
Yeah, I can see how she might interpret it that way. Yeah.
Because it's not a fight. I'm winning. That's not a fight. There's no like
you're dominating.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. That's not a fight, dude.
It's kind of like the difference between like going hunting and like paying to go on one of those hunting ranges where they like capture and release the birds. One you're hunting, the other you're killing.
Yeah, but like birds in like the English sense.
I always thought it was a fight when I was listening in the vents. So.
I hate that I know that that's not the least true thing about you. I know that there's got to be at least one time when I was having sex and you were like, hear that bed going, you know, like you're just hanging out in the living room or something. Yeah, because your kitchen's right below my bed, so
there's true.
Yeah, there's no way.
All he hears is just stop, please.
Well, it's higher pitched than that, but yeah. Stop! Yeah, that's better.
Yeah,
also, that's not Kira, by the way. That's me.
Yeah, we all knew that.
Of course. Absolutely.
We knew.
You ever been Amazon positioned?
I haven't. No.
You haven't? That one of these days before I die, I want that to happen.
Is that the one where they're holding you up by their feet and
where they're holding you up by your feet? Yeah, and smashing.
Like,
it's like the pile or the jackhammer, but in reverse.
Yeah, I gotta admit, it looks like it takes some doing.
I don't even know if your wife.
If it's possible,
I hate to say this, I don't know if your wife could do that to you.
I don't know if she could or not.
I don't know physically if your wife would be able to.
It would take some doing.
It would. Yeah, I mean, like,
it would take some doing.
Well, I think the person would have to be.
I'm open-minded.
Well, I mean, the problem is, I think your legs are longer than your wife is tall. So I'm like, could she lift you in the air?
Yeah, maybe like, could Tinkerbell do that to Peter Pan?
Yeah, it's going to end up being a sounding situation. You know, like that's the only option for Eric.
I don't think it
like
works.
She can hold his ankles or something while she sticks her head inside of it. But that's the best he's getting, dude. I hate to break it to you.
Yeah, the best you're getting is...
You're not breaking anything to me. I know exactly how all this goes down.
Best Eric's getting is Mountain Dew up the ass.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, yeah. God, I am jealous.
You say that like that's a low bar, sir.
Eric be shaking up the 2 liter of Mountain Dew and be like,
best I'm getting today is...
Think happy thoughts.
Yeah, the best I'm getting today is shrimp and filet mignon. Oh, no. This man, you can tell he's not married yet.
If we were,
he doesn't even know what you do with the Mountain Dew.
If we had, you'll understand that when you're married.
Yeah, give it another 10 years, son.
Yeah, you'll understand.
You'll understand when you get there. You'll know what to do with the Mountain Dew.
If we were on like a Jackass-esque show, would you be okay with like a Mountain Dew enema? You know, like if we were like, all right, here's the bid.
Google some medical documents on that.
Yeah, but like,
if I was on a Jackass show.
Exactly.
I mean, if you're signing up for Jackass, you gotta be okay with anything.
I know that's the fucked up part, right? Like
what do you say no to?
I want to believe.
I want to say no to heroin.
That's for sure.
Unless it's Jackass 3. Then you get edited out because you didn't say no to heroin.
I specifically kind of like to think of myself as like, oh, I'd be in Jackass. You know, I'd be cool with that. I'd sign up for that.
Yeah.
And then like I think about some of the shit that happened in that movie, and I'm like, I'd quit after like one day. You know.
You know all the real famous people who copied Jackass and are still doing it to this day.
Yeah, all of those people.
Yeah. That's my comment on the whole. I'd like to do Jackass.
I get it.
Only the Jackass crew could do Jackass.
I get it.
They did it.
If you existed within it, though,
and they kept doing it.
Would you? Yeah. Do you think you would have been able to?
Boys, there was Viva La Bam. You know,
Jackass
they stretched
2,
that out.
3,
there were 3,
3.5, something like that.
My point is, would you be able to do it? You think you've got the
like
mental
a movie worth of Jackass?
Yeah. You think you would have been able to in Jackass 1?
Did you ever see Johnny Knox get punched by Butterbean?
Yeah.
Can you imagine that being one of the stunts you had to do?
That one I'd be okay with.
No, you wouldn't.
I think I'd be, dude. That one I think I'd
direct.
be. Yeah, I think that would I'd be okay with.
Like there's
that
no
would be one of the
mystery to
few that's in there.
He almost died.
I know. I'd rather do that than the shopping cart down the hill, though. Like, there are other ones where I'm like, I
So
swear.
many, so many X factors in the
like,
shopping cart down the hill.
Exactly.
Feels like something I'd do as a kid, though.
I know, but when you're an adult man, I got on a fucking ladder and got on my roof today, and I was scared. I am not getting in a shopping cart and then getting pushed down an LA hill. It's not happening.
What about the one where he was
rolling like 40 heroin needles?
Exactly. When he was on a rocket and he got shot down to Hollywood Hill?
Okay, the one where they do a ramp and they get shot into cactuses.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like, there's stuff in Jackass where I'm like, I could do that. I'd be fine with it.
What about this one? Because this is one I was like, I would never do this. Okay, you get a little mouse sleeve for your penis, and you put it into a snake aquarium.
Yeah, that was one.
Yeah, that.
That's hard because I'm like, because within the context of Jackass, and if I was high on heroin,
yeah,
absolutely, like, or if I was drunk or something, but I still, no matter how drunk I am, you're not getting me to do the fucking like paper cuts between the fingers thing. It's not happening. Like, there's no amount of drunk that I can be where I'm going to allow you to do paper cuts between my fingers.
It's just annoyingly cruel.
I know, that's the point.
He put like a fish hook in his cheek, like a big ass one.
Yeah, and he jumped in with the sharks. Yeah,
the sharks part I wouldn't be cool with, but I've done enough piercings to where I think I could get a fish hook through my jaw and or my cheek, and it wouldn't bother me too much. Because it's you just put it in there and then it's just a pop. It doesn't hurt when you get a piercing. That's the thing.
The jaw has nerves in it.
Right, it does, and it will hurt later. But when you do it, the adrenaline kicks in, and you just feel a pop, and then there's nothing. So I think I could do that.
It'll just kind of vaguely sting in the background until you run out of adrenaline.
Right.
And then it'll start to be both sore
and it'll get infected.
And stinging.
It'll get infected.
Well,
100%.
luckily it was salt water he jumped into. So maybe,
I know.
Maybe,
I don't. I mean, I pierced both my
maybe you
my
don't get
lips.
infected when you jump into salt water.
I pierced both my lips, and you have to do it with like saltwater treatments.
Someone who knows.
I mean, maybe a little less because salt dries things out, but it's the fucking ocean. It's also filled.
It's also not that like the thing with.
Yeah, it's filled with 150 million years of fish shit. So
yeah. There's also the issue of like when you move a piercing around a lot, you get more infections.
You think there's still prehistoric bacteria alive?
Absolutely, there's got to be.
I mean, yeah.
We just can't get to
if
it. Don't
existed,
you think?
Prehistory, it could still exist now.
It's down there, like it's the thing we have
everything.
we have better maps of the moons or the surface of Mars than we do the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, it's easier to see.
Yeah, there's gonna be some fucked up shit down there.
Did you guys hear that the astronauts
they made touchdown? Yeah, they're fine. They're good.
Oh, did they? They got on the moon?
And
they made it on the moon. They made it back home.
Your benefit of being the antagonist of the show, the people who believe it was fake believe that the rocket was a balloon.
They believe the rocket was a balloon.
Yes.
I don't care what those people think. They don't think.
Well, I mean, that one, I guess. But I'm like...
Why would I care?
I get the, we faked the moon landing one. Like, that's one of those ones where I'm like, yeah, that could be real. You just shoot a rocket into the air and then you film a thing on a stage.
If you get
the Earth is flat and your favorite politician isn't a monster. Yes, I got
exactly.
It.
Yeah, Donald Trump is president and that's a good thing. My point being, I just don't, I don't understand the rocket is a balloon. That doesn't make any sense to me. Where
Special
do you even...
effects. Like the blast off was an AI, and then later it was just a balloon, and they just deflated.
Even if it was, there's a million people there filming it for fun.
Actors.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Paid actors.
I think the leaders of some of these movements might be intentionally trolling all their followers just to see how much they'll go with.
Oh, dude, if I had that level of like, if people listen to this podcast,
these fucking idiots are gonna buy it. It doesn't matter.
That's what Alex Jones does. That's literally what Alex Jones does.
He doesn't do it anymore. He can't.
That's true.
Legally, he can't.
That's true.
Wouldn't be a good idea.
Originally, do you
know? I mean, like legally, he literally cannot.
Do you know what Alex Jones did first? That was like the first thing that got him famous.
Was it not InfoWars?
No, it wasn't.
He infiltrated the fucking Bilderberg thing or whatever.
Yeah, he infiltrated the big famous...
The one with the big wooden owl.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called.
Skull and Bones people show up.
The Skull and Bones type of shit.
Oh, yeah.
So he and another
the Illuminati
guy,
meeting.
Yeah. He and another guy infiltrated that and then took footage of it, right?
Oh,
and
that's where that famous footage is from?
He and another guy took that, and then they went back to their hotel with it, and then Jones was like, look, dude, here's what we do. We make up a bunch of shit.
Do it in his voice.
All right. So here's what we do.
Thank you.
Here's what we do. We make up as much as we can. We just make they're children. They're all globalists.
Democrats. And then the other guy was like,
but George
no.
Bush was there.
Yeah, the other guy was like, no, that immediately kills our journalistic credibility, and he fired him. And then Jones made the documentary anyways, and that's what made him famous.
Ah.
Yeah. So his first thing ever was doing this like extreme expose on a thing that doesn't do what he said it does. That's like how he figured out
Alex Jones lied.
It's just that.
No.
Imagine if that was what made you famous.
Yeah.
Also, shock and awe. Rich, powerful people trade shit directly to each other and make deals.
Right.
My.
It's the Weird Owl
How on
shit
earth could the person in charge of all railroads need to have meetings with the person in charge of all corn?
Yeah, how else are they going to exploit you if
how
they
do you
get
get the fucking corn out of the farm,
Well,
I
the
wonder?
thing there is you're not supposed to talk about business while you're at the meeting. That's one. And then the other thing is that the big fucking owl and the cloaks and shit, that gets people. Like, people think a thing's going on because of that. And then I'm like, no.
It's like a Boy Scout meeting.
Men are just gay.
It's like the
Men are fucking cringe.
It's like the Freemasons, when in reality it's just a bunch of old dudes
getting drunk,
meeting and doing religious stuff together.
Don't get me wrong. Then they go home and make backwater deals with each other or whatever.
And children.
Yeah.
But that's not happening there.
Ironically, it has nothing to do with what's going on.
No one wants to children around the rest of the people you have to do business with.
Yeah, because then they have dirt on you.
Yeah, and then especially if some of them might future be
You do that
presidents.
shit on Epstein's Island.
Exactly. There's a place and time for this. And it is in your own private time away from business.
And I still don't understand I get the and all that kind of stuff, the power plays, all that. Why would you eat children? There's no benefit to eating children. I
would imagine
the
they taste better,
accusations.
right? It's the same reason, like, why would you eat, like, veal? You know, like,
Honestly, I had veal from an Italian restaurant not too long ago. Nothing special about it. I was not impressed.
Well, I mean, if you put it next to a piece of, like, non-veal, I'm sure it's better. You know?
I guess if it was the exact same cut and cooked the exact same way.
Okay, you take the mom and the child, and then you cook them both. You cut them up, and then they serve it to you. I guarantee you're going to be able to tell which one's the mom, which one's the child.
The size of the meat probably
Absolutely.
would be a bit of an
Well, it'd be
indicator,
the size of your meat, but yes. I guarantee you one of those
That's
is going
how
to...
I usually tell the difference between the cow sizes. Yeah.
I thought you were going to tell me that. I thought you were going to say that's how I usually tell the difference between mothers and children.
Whip out the meat and test them.
Yeah, just you know what? If it fits, a sit. That's a new...
I feed them my spaghetti, and the children are always really
absolutely
picky about it because I make sure to cover it in the Parmesan, and that'll scare away the picky kids. And
that's
then,
a new big tag on all the hentai websites. Have you seen that?
Spaghetti?
Yes.
Why?
Flying spaghetti monsters making a comeback, dude.
Is it?
Yeah.
On hentai.
Mm-hmm. Gen Alpha. Like, they have this... So they have this, irony poisoning type of thing. You know how,
Please don't get abstract with my fucking pornography.
No, it's just fucking, skibbity toilet type shit.
I don't need this in my life.
It's just the whole joke is that the porn will go, or the hentai, the doujin will go, very normal for a bit, and then, they'll have the opening bits of sex, and then it will be, flying spaghetti monster enters the scene or something.
Oh.
It's just...
So it just shows up randomly in an unrelated thing, basically?
I don't want to say it's unrelated, because, they're obviously doing it on purpose. And I don't know if it's, an American or a Japanese thing. I think it might have to be, a Japanese thing, where it's like
the flying spaghetti shows up in universe in the manga, and the characters react to it.
It'll be going through all the normal steps of, an NTR doujin. And then, the big guy.
So specific over here.
I'm just saying,
he mentions NTR a lot, doesn't he?
I'm just saying, that to get you, the idea of what I'm talking about, because, we all know what I'm talking about.
He is a white man.
White man's been here. How do you know?
I love that meme so much.
Cuckborn. It's one of the better ones. But yeah, the bull will end up being the bull will show up and it's it'll show the body and then it'll just be the flying spaghetti monster as the head or something. Like it's just like it's like a butt of a joke, and then like then it's over. Like it doesn't finish or anything.
So the porn doesn't finish.
No, it's just like 5 pages, 6 pages, and then Flying Spaghetti Monster.
At best, you get titties.
Yeah, basically. It's always like
how censored.
I mean, it really depends. It's always in my
everything
experience
from cheeky Austin Powers objects in the foreground covering objects in the background, all the way over to just bare exposed breasts. I would imagine.
Yeah, it just really depends on the artist.
Since it's memed up now, it would mean
I guess it got its like thing on Twitter. It just started becoming a thing on Twitter, and then it just became exposed.
I guess. I mean, it sounds like a lol how random joke, but then again, it's been long enough for that to be back in the zeitgeist.
The guy who made the Flying Spaghetti Monster thing.
I feel like I've heard about him before, but I don't.
His whole Twitter is this shit now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's all this stuff. Like he's very proud of what he's done.
I mean, it's a strong meme, I suppose.
Sure.
Just the Flying Spaghetti Monster itself. It's very well known now. Just the very concept of.
It's gotten to the point to where they're like replacing like they're deconstructing the meme, and then the girl will sometimes be the Flying Spaghetti Monster. That kind of thing, like where it's like, okay, well, everybody's gotten used to it being like the bear that ends up being the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
The lead in my work is a pastafarian.
Is he?
Yeah, like certified.
You should show him all this stuff. He's probably
certified.
You think he can do you think that if you're a pastafarian, you can jack off to this stuff?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Eric, what do you think? You think you could get off to like Flying Spaghetti? Like,
do you think it would get you? Was doing.
You think it would get you? Like where you'd be like, oh, this is good. You're like jacking off, and then you're like, God damn it, it's another one of these fucking things. Because that's the appeal. Is like you make it real, and then it happens.
Okay, so this is a deliberate trolling, a la fucking never gonna give you up.
It's a real thing.
Like, I mean, yeah, that could potentially get me, but I imagine it mostly just gets.
Will, have you seen any of these? You're big on Twitter, right?
Yeah, I have. No, I don't go.
It depends on the genre. It probably, if I had to guess, they probably go after specific deviant acts, and that's why you keep seeing it, because you exclusively look up deviant pornography all the time.
I saw it looking at Bible Black.
It's all Netarara.
I saw it looking at Bible Black, and then they did like a
really.
Yeah, they did like an editing.
Wait the fucking minute! Is Bible Black still there's still people making new ones of that, or were you just
no,
old
it was just an
looking
edit
up
of the old one. It was just an edit of the old one, and then when the Fudanari thing happened, they was just like the Flying Spaghetti Monster, and they stretched it.
That's kind of funny.
I'd like to read you the definition from Urban Dictionary for what a spaghetti breakfast is.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Oh my.
A euphemism for a specific style of hentai pornography that involves giant monsters with long, wiggly masses of tentacles. For an example, that girl really enjoyed her spaghetti breakfast, which is rather unusual for the genre.
Okay.
Yeah, usually they're doing the whole Yamate.
Which you all know what that is because you're fucking disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
As
fucking
another
deviant
example, waiter, our special this morning includes a spaghetti breakfast for $8.99.
Oh.
Madam, I've never heard of that. What is it? The waiter. Allow me to give you a free sample. Sprouts tentacles. Madam. Oh, yeah, deeper to the left.
Yeah.
Thank you for that dramatic interpretation.
That's good. I should get you to do more of these.
Yeah. Now we know.
Yeah.
Now we know.
I swear to God, this thing popped off because Jordan Peterson retweeted it, though.
What?
Jordan, you know who Jordan Peterson is?
No, he didn't.
The poor? No, I know who Jordan Peterson is.
Okay.
Yeah, he's lying.
Eric thought it was real.
No,
why are you gonna? Yeah, he did.
Damn, I forget how vicious this man is for the gaslighting.
I had him for
You're gonna be like Andrew Tate.
That was easily I had him for 8 minutes.
Andrew Tate did have hentai stuff though, didn't he? That wasn't their whole thing.
I have no idea. Andrew Tate.
Can you not? I'm sorry. Can you not imagine
women?
Jordan Peterson being like, "What is this? What why is this? Why is this? Why I don't understand why."
First,
this
you have
is
to ask yourself, what is spaghetti?
It does a whole talk on it, being like, "All right, so I'm here
break it down: sauce, noodle, boil the water."
Right. So we need to know what that is, and also we need to break down NTR one letter at a time. That is Yeah, just it's
Neo.
Trans
Republican.
No, neo-trans Republican. Yeah, we're trying to convert the trans
Yes.
people over to being Republicans.
Well, yeah, I
And
mean,
in that way, they can vote against their rights.
yeah, it'll be one of those Civil War types of situations. You know, back when
the black people fought for the Confederacy kind of deal.
Yeah, and they were, into the Republicans.
Yeah.
You know, like Abraham Lincoln was a Republican. It'll be one of those. It'll be like, that's what Donald Trump should do. That was so close to being, because I was like, you can't say Donald Trump retweeted it. I was like, who can I say? Like, my immediate thought was like, did you? Well, I mean, I think it picked up because Donald Trump retweeted.
That would have been more believable.
I paid no attention to things like Twitter and stuff.
I know.
Donald
So you
Trump
had to make
literally
it just-
posted a woman getting beat to death on his
Really?
on his social media.
Was it good?
No.
I'm sorry.
There's a woman getting beat to death with a hammer. I stopped watching live leaks, so no, it wasn't
Why'd she get beat?
good. It was
She
like
burnt the fucking casserole.
it was just a guy.
Alright.
It was just a guy with mental health problems. It looks
Stupid
like.
bitch.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't watch it. That's just what I heard. but
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it the two guys, one hammer old video, or was this like a new video?
I don't think so. I think it was like a new. Watch this guy who's an immigrant and.
Oh, okay,
he
yeah,
beat
yeah.
this woman. Yeah, this
So
is
someone
what the
retweeted
Democrats.
that or something.
Right.
No,
right.
it was Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Oh, good fucking god.
The fucked up part is that when he hit her with the hammer and then like the blood sprayed out, it became the flying spaghetti monster.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I got
Which-
you again.
Unfortunately, she had two children who were brothers.
Patrick, go ahead and put that,
And they're gonna
that
have to
video
join the
up and
military.
replace it
yeah, I
with the...
imagine if her two children were both boys, they'd be brothers.
And they're
Yeah.
going to join the military.
Just odd
They're
that you said
making,
she
they're
had
making
two
it
children that
mandatory
were
now.
Brothers.
Yeah,
I'm sure
in
you saw
December.
that. Yeah. Everybody's going to have mandatory...
Everyone's freaking out because they're like, it's going to be a draft.
Yeah, 18 to 26, I think is what they said. Everybody's getting automatically signed up.
Something like that.
Yeah. Not a draft, but...
The registration.
Registration for the draft, which is...
Been a thing. What are they talking
No,
about?
you only
this is
get it
gonna
if
be
you...
automatic, which only proves that they could automatically register people.
Of
to
course,
vote.
yeah,
you have
absolutely.
your selective service card, right?
No, you have to register to vote to get it. That was always the thing. When you register to vote, you are automatically signed up for the draft.
Right.
Because
Right.
that was the idea. Now they're going to do it without you signing up to vote. You're just getting signed up for the draft when you turn 18 automatically.
So as opposed to I'm actively making decisions for the country, therefore I'm at stake with the country,
Right.
has turned into you're at stake anyway. It doesn't matter if you were involved.
Yeah, the
in it.
Russian method.
And
Yeah.
and while they could, automatically make you register to vote, they're not going to do that.
Yeah, they're not going to do that at all. That would be way too much work.
Not even that.
Absolutely.
That would be way too inconvenient for the
forbid.
Republicans.
Well, it'd be way too
God
inconvenient.
forbid the government registers you. Now, mind you, if you don't pay your taxes, they'll know exactly where you
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
are
absolutely. They'll find
and
your
how
ass
much you made
immediately.
that year, which is fine because they know all of the numbers, but they want you to do it.
Have I told you that we're getting audited
If you guys
at work?
know how much I owe or don't owe, could you just send me that instead? Like,
Yeah, they want you to make
instead
a
of me
mistake so they
having
can
to
fine
collect
you.
all the
Then
fucking
Yes.
W-2s
H&R
and
Block
shit.
wouldn't be able to make all the money they get to make from you.
It's TurboTax, actually, is the big one. Yeah,
Like-
H&R Block, they're kid shit nowadays.
Somehow-
They used to be the ones, but not
Yeah,
anymore.
now it's TurboTax.
Now, dude, TurboTax has like 7 lobbyists that constantly work towards that shit. It sucks. I want to say that lobbying should be illegal because
It
a lot
should
of
be.
people say that, right? Lobbying should be illegal.
Mhm.
But I have seen
Citizens
lobbying.
United is the worst.
I
thing.
have seen lobbying do good stuff, which
Yeah.
is fucked up because now I
Yeah,
don't know what
and
to
you
think.
know what? Shit fertilizes the
Oh.
ground. Doesn't mean it doesn't smell.
Yeah, I know, but like I've seen it like help people.
Yeah,
you know what I
well,
mean?
A corrupt cop could come and
I
arrest
know,
someone
I
with
know.
no proof that you know for a fact did something terrible.
I know it's just so
Like,
that makes me be like, oh, I don't know what to
It's
think now that
still
I've lived it
corruption,
firsthand.
But
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be bad in and of itself. But that's the trick: is it's not that the individual actions of everyone participating are bad.
it's that they're
system-
homosexual
Well, yeah, obviously they
that-
work in the government,
and they're
but
trans.
and they're Democrats.
Oh,
But,
God, yeah.
ugh, disgusting,
Gross.
barely humans. But
I like that we can all agree that we hate the Democrats.
Of course,
Even
of
Will.
course, of
Will's
course.
like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Will. Will's
sounds
probably
terrible.
the closest to a Democrat. He's like, I fucking hate
They're
them.
terrible.
yeah,
I probably am actually a Democrat.
but no, the
downside.
obvious answer here is that it's a systemic issue.
of course.
Yeah, the problem is that the system's fucked in the first place. There shouldn't be any need
For black
lobbyists.
people. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. There shouldn't be. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying. Yes,
definitely shouldn't
lobbyists.
be
There shouldn't be any
lobbyists.
lobbyists. There's no reason for them.
The needs of groups of people should just be
you guys say
represented.
that-
They
the
shouldn't have
fucked
to
up part
send a
is that
lobbyist who bribes everyone.
the fucked
to
up
pass
part is
laws.
that it's not really like it's not the bribery thing. It's that like your senator is in charge of so much goddamn shit. It is, if you're a congressman, the amount of shit you hear about on a daily basis is so broad that it literally is a job to have a guy who knows that guy by the first name and just, softly reminds him every now and again that you exist. That's it. That is literally all a lobbyist has to do. And I have seen how much the people I work for pay lobbyists, and it is absurd. I want to become a lobbyist is what I'm saying. I would make 10 times what I make right now in 6 months. It's just so fucked. I hate it. it. I've written the lobbying check, and it is so much fucking money, dude.
Jobs that feed your soul don't feed your pocket.
I know.
And
Isn't it
jobs
fucked?
that feed on your soul feed your pocket well.
I know. Will,
Unfortunately.
what should we do about lobbyists in communism? You're still going to need to hear about everybody's problems, and you're still going to have a guy who goes around doing
you
that.
just have local councils deal with that shit. Local people deal with their local problems.
Yeah, but the problem is you have to have people at the top who are hearing about national things on a national level.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
you had people
But
on a
that's
national level.
That's what a council's for.
You
and-
distribute government funds to
I mean,
the
that
places
effectively
that need
that's
it
what
most.
Congress would be for.
Right, but the problem is Congress hears so much shit they forget things.
Technically
So you have a
speaking,
guy who
that's what the speaker's for. He's the guy who's supposed to, make all the things and be like, okay, this is what's on the agenda. These are the most important.
That's
items
not what
that
the
we
speaker
have to-
does. You're
to
talking about
deal
the
with.
whip.
Okay, well, whoever.
Yeah, it's a
but
different guy.
I believe we already have a job. For
I would
that.
love to be that guy, by the way.
The whip.
That's another job where
I feel
I
like
just
the,
love
the whip
name.
should have an actual whip, and every time
I
Congress
know.
stalls like it does,
that's
it's
literally
like,
what his job is.
Bam! Fucking quit stalling.
The whip-
Stop fucking canceling Congress, Johnson.
I love that guy or the people that do that job got that title.
It should always be the opposite party. I'm saying that right now. Whoever the whip is should be the complete opposite party, and they should just have.
So you're saying
power.
for the communists, it would be a fascist with a the
No,
whip
I mean
would be
there
a
are other
fascist.
parties within communism.
I know,
It
but
doesn't
like,
always have to be a
the
one-party
opposite. You said the opposite.
Whatever.
It would have to be a
I'm,
fascist. He'd be
I'm
up
talking
there.
about like in our current political situation. Like if the Republicans are the super majority,
whips
in
only the
At the
Jews.
end of the day, everybody just wants the party that has their interests in mind to be in charge of everything.
Right, of
Well,
course,
yeah,
yeah.
obviously that's the thing.
It's just
Yeah.
cool to be the idea that there is a guy whose job is to make sure that the greases get palmed to get votes.
But
The
yeah, I
palms
mean,
get greased.
effectively
yeah,
that's
the greases
that's
get
all it would
palms.
be.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Is that person, the secretary or whatever, whoever's in charge of like handling the agenda would have to be like, okay, these
In
are
other
most
words, we have professional
important
corruption
things.
counselors that are paid to ensure that the corruption flows.
Exactly.
Yes,
I love asking Will about this stuff, and he says something like secretary. He's talking about like high level government shit. and it
Will's
just says
a little
secretary.
baby.
He's a
okay,
great dude.
he's still figuring it all out.
One of my favorite human beings on the planet.
Tomorrow he might even be able to walk.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we did grow him yesterday, but still, it doesn't matter. He's old enough.
Yeah, I forget.
His age is on the clock.
Wait,
you
did
know
the
what I
one
mean?
last week already die off?
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, wait, are we on Clone 58 now?
No, absolutely not. No, I destroyed that one and then got a new culture
Oh,
from
thank
the
God.
original. I keep the original in stasis,
Oh, okay,
and then I
okay.
take something from it every now and again.
And then that just starts you back at 2, basically.
Kind of,
So
yeah.
then,
I mean,
you
they're
keep
not
the master
perfect.
around.
It really depends what part that you take off, but I keep it. I've tied it to a rope and I've got it floating out in space. It stays
just
cold.
hanging out behind the ship.
It's just
Oh, if
The
you ever get,
important thing
just
is
a
making.
corpse.
I meant to say, speaking of space,
You got to reel it in every now and
The
again.
appeal is that it's on like a basic rope.
I like the imagery of like when you reel it in, like it's caught a little bit in the engines.
Yeah.
Well, we got to be careful it stays in the
ship.
shadow of the ship. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it'll get sunlight on it.
You pull it too
That's
hard,
just
like
gross.
it breaks off the foot, and the body goes. And you're like,
fuck,
God, fuck. Press the alarm button. does the fucking Among Us theme. Yeah.
But speaking of space, if you get the chance, you should, Editor Patrick, if you can, please just find footage of this and put it on. You should
Bigfoot.
look
Find
up-
footage of Bigfoot.
You should look up footage of the.
There he is. There he is. See, that's him.
of the-
Start over, Will.
Sorry, what did you want to put footage up of?
You should put up footage of the Artemis 2 trajectory path
Yeah.
at the
And why it would have led them straight to hell.
What was the first spaceship that went to the moon? What was that called?
It was the
Apollo?
the Apollo.
Yeah, the Apollo
Yeah.
1 and Apollo 3, I believe. Their trajectories. So cause it's cool because Apollo 1, you see it's a straight shot to the moon, and then they circle the moon until the moon is like near Earth again, and then they shoot back to Earth.
Right.
Yeah.
Apollo 3,
Makes sense.
they shoot to the moon again, except something fucked up happened, as we all know, and they had to slingshot their way back to Earth, right?
Right.
Artemis 2 is a fucking thing of beauty, actually. So, like, they launch away from the moon, you, like, slingshot, like, around the Earth to the moon, or, like basically catch the moon.
Right. You get yourself into the moon's gravitational field, and then
Right,
you
but,
circle.
like, the moon's, like, over here, they're shooting this way, they catch the moon as it's, orbiting, slingshot around it back to Earth, and it makes this beautiful teardrop.
They didn't land on the moon. They just kind of circled it.
No, all this test was to get shots of the far side of the moon.
Then
and
why put people on it?
because they were
It's been
testing out
forever
a.
since we had a manned mission over there. It's
Well,
kinda
no, it was
cool.
actually to test out
their
a
only
radiation shield for building lunar bases.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool.
Wait, so the alternative was that they got irradiated. Like we
Yeah.
put people on there
No,
so
no,
they
no.
could come
Well, they
back
have
and
a
we could
shield
see
so they
how
don't get- they don't
yeah, and we
yeah.
could see how irradiated
Yes.
they get and if
I
it
get an
worked or
odd
not.
feeling that the ship was probably made out of normal radiation-resistant material.
Probably.
And then they put a probe out covered in the new material that they wanted to make the shelters out of to see if the contents of the probe would get irradiated
No
or not.
telling. No telling. I mean,
More
if the Russians
likely
were in
something
charge of
like
it, if the
that.
Russians are in
Yeah,
charge
they
of
would
it,
just set it up there with the
absolutely
new
not.
shield.
Yeah.
They'd
The
have been
Russians
like,
were in charge of it. They
"Sink
would
or
have sent
float,
that
motherfucker!"
rocket. They would have sent that rocket to Ukraine.
Yeah, they'd have put a payload on it and
You
sent
know
it to
what?
Ukraine.
The
They're
imp-
very of one mind about
The
that
impressive
right now.
part about this is actually that
Did you
they
see they're up
didn't
to
The
end up
U.S.
90%
hitting
public
casualties?
completely forgot about the Ukraine 99% of the time now.
Well, I mean, the fucked up part is that it's amazing that they didn't actually end up hitting Palestine or Iran.
Yeah.
You know,
True.
like
That's true.
it's amazing, really.
Did you see that that Russia suffered, what was it, 3,500 casualties in one day recently?
Yeah,
Yikes.
Yeah.
it's
it's the single
That
most
sucks for
casualties
those
in
Russian
that war.
soldiers.
it's the single most casualties since World War II, isn't it?
No.
in a
Oh,
day.
they did
I
empty
don't know.
out a lot.
I know it was the most casualties of that war to date.
Yeah,
They did empty out a lot of prisons.
Apparently, like
into
to be
the
assigned
Ukraine.
to an assault unit, in the Russian assault unit, it's a punishment now.
what about a pepper unit?
Yeah, they're just
I
sending
don't
them
think
over
it's-
there, and they're just like, if you win, good. And if you die, good.
That was always the Russian deal. I mean, that was always kind of their way
It's
of
just
doing
weird
things.
that they've like reverted back to it so blatantly.
That was their
a
thing against the
much
Nazis,
less
wasn't
serious
it?
scenario.
That's propaganda. The Soviets had logistics and tactics.
They
and-
did. It
was
wasn't that.
both.
It
and
was that they
yes,
lost
they
a
did
lot
do
of people.
mass charges.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yes,
It was
it was
both.
outside
it
of
happened a few
Berlin.
times. There were lots of desperate moments. Stalingrad was a shit show on all sides. They won eventually and started pushing the Germans back. War
The
is
only mistake
complicated.
they made was they stopped at Berlin, baby.
Yeah, like they could have kept that shit up.
This man over here
Imagine if they tried. It would have been
Right,
like,
yeah.
So you're saying that your ideal form of communism is that of the Soviet Union?
Ideal
Yeah.
form of communism is anything that defeats the fucking capitalists. Let's go.
And that's
dude-
how we got the Soviet Union.
To be fair, the France was already destroyed. You didn't have to do much.
you
They are the heart of
could've-
capitalism.
Yeah, we
Whoever
could've
moves
gotten
in
into
next,
France.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Do you ever wish that you were in France because of that like rebellious spirit that France has?
I do like it.
I
Yeah.
could see that. I could see that being like a thing. You're like, I'm really into the French and their
This
like
La
whole.
Vie Boheme motherfucker over
Well, I mean,
there.
I've
they're the
actually-
Molotov people.
Recently,
you know?
I've been really impressed with how close Spain's government is to. They're getting closer and
back
closer
to fascism. They going
no,
back to it?
to socialism.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
Like,
they got
Spain
it.
has, like, several-
National socialism.
Yeah, yeah.
Spain has several prominent socialist figures within their parliament.
As far as
believe.
I've known and been concerned, Spain has been an absolute corrupt shithole for the last like 70 years.
I don't know much about
Government-wise.
Spain's actual like governmental history. So
Like,
I know the
last
very
I heard,
basics.
Spain was one of those places where if you get into any kind of trouble, you just start bribing.
Mexico has a socialist president. She recently announced that she's going to be trying to do universal health care. So
that doesn't mean Mexico is socialist.
No,
That's
she
like-
is socialist. I
No,
didn't
I
say
got
Mexico
that.
was.
Okay, I was gonna say
I said
because
their
we did
socialist
that.
president.
Famously, we did that in 2007. It didn't amount to much, but
No, but that
We
was a
did
different
that.
thing. That we still have private. It's like a government
we had a
private thing.
president. Everyone called him a socialist, and he tried to give us universal health care.
Yeah, but Obama was. Not
didn't work
a
out,
socialist.
We're not talking about Obama here. We're talking about Bill Clinton. Thank you very much.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I
And
didn't know we were talking about the
2007,
90s.
Yes.
he put Clintobacare.
Clitocare, I think is what it was.
Oh
Click
yeah,
care.
yeah. He got together with that rich Jewish accountant guy. I never was clear what his job was.
Yeah, I don't know what that guy's deal
I
was.
don't know.
He's
he had
dead
some
now, isn't he?
planes.
Yeah, he's dead or
Yeah,
something.
tragically, I think he ended up taking his own life.
Oh my god,
I think his name
that's
was
terrible.
Yeah.
like Saint James or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Was that his name, or was that like the plane name, or was it named after a book?
I think that was the.
There was
his
something
kid.
about,
his
like,
kid was named James.
He was a big fan of literature,
yeah.
like
Little James,
1800s.
they called him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, his kid, little James.
You ever heard the book like Lolita? You know?
Yeah, it's a big. Yeah, it's a big.
Yeah,
one.
yeah. I think he was a big literature magnate. Yeah.
I like that this podcast has an episode called "Inside Little Saint James, the Kid, Not the Island." it's a real episode title we have.
Do we?
Yeah.
That is
It's one of the older ones, but yeah, that's
Will, who doesn't listen to the show after.
Well,
it
I mean, the
gets recorded.
thumbnail is just all of our avatars with Trump and Epstein and that
I
like
love the
famous
look
picture.
on Will's face when he realizes what he's a part of.
Oh
every
yeah,
now and
absolutely.
again.
He's like, oh,
And
I
he's
thought
like,
we were.
oh.
This isn't a
Oh,
political
my
podcast.
favorite part is one day when the revolution succeeds, they'll be like, "So yeah, we're putting you against the wall because you were part of this podcast."
Yeah. It'll either be that or you're all getting elected to like a high council because of this podcast. You were speaking the truth from the beginning. Therefore,
I like to think that like it's like one of those situations where like the Baskless AI situation where like if you go along with
Rocco's
making
Basilisk,
where you go
yeah.
along with making the AI, you're safe.
right.
But if you don't, you're screwed. I kind of take the 50-50 shot on this podcast.
What about
You know, we're
people
hedging
like
our
me
bets.
who are just
Yeah, and the only
like
way
they
to
put
avoid
me
it
up
is
against
just
the wall?
not know about it. So
Yeah.
it's now that you know, it's like, well,
And now you too, viewer, know about Roku's Basilisk.
I would be the one up
Basilisk,
against the wall, wouldn't I? Like,
you
like
easily
you,
would
both
be
of
up-
you
yeah.
guys would be fine, and I would be like, it was a joke, it was a joke, and then you just hear a gunshot.
Eric would,
Joke's on
would be
us.
definitely sent to a re-education.
you get
camp.
put up
Yeah.
against a wall and get shot in the early period. Me and Will end up in the cages with Am shocking us later. So
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
doesn't really work out for anyone. It's just a matter of do you
who-
want to die at the beginning or get tortured to the very end?
Who do you think
Yeah.
is more of a Tom figure, you or me?
For robots?
No, for Am.
Am?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Tom is.
Oh, I
like,
thought you meant like which one of us is
is
like
like
an
Tom
Uncle
the gorilla?
No, that's Bert.
Which one is Tom? Yeah, because I'm
Is
not
Tom the
familiar.
scientist?
Tom's like the regular dude who's like he thinks he's sane, but he's not.
Yeah, he's got weird sex hang-ups. So he's mad at the one chick.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
the soldier. He's the
no,
soldier.
he's not a
isn't he?
soldier. No, the
think he
soldier's
was
No,
just
the
like a
soldier's the
regular
gorilla
guy.
Also, there's
guy.
one that
No,
gets
he was a
swapped
scientist. He was like an award-winning scientist.
No, the gorilla
guy.
guy is not the scientist.
Yeah, the
That's
gorilla guy's
former
the
Nazi.
soldier who like did
Well,
the
see,
I
rape.
thought
Nazi's
the
the
gorilla guy
scientist.
was a scientist, but Am made
He
him
was an
dumb on
intellectual.
purpose. As
He
like,
wasn't a
okay,
scientist.
he was intellectual.
He was like something.
He was a
Maybe a
fascist
university
intellectual.
He was a
professor or
yeah, he was like a
something.
university guy.
Either way, something about him being smart and like a great orator or
Am
something.
specifically made him stupid as a
Yeah, he was
as
a war.
poetic
He was a
justice.
war criminal,
I
and then
think
he
in
became
one
a
he was also
professor.
homosexual.
Really, in the
Yes.
original?
I think that was
Yes.
true in the original, and that was part of like
Because-
the torment deal. He was a handsome.
Yeah, because
homosexual
like
man.
AM gave him a long schlong.
He gave a huge dick that like
and made
nobody was cool with.
Well, that only the girl wanted apparently was the thing, right?
She could
But that was
handle
all-
it. I don't think she was having a great time.
Yeah,
she was
that was
just
just a
trying to
thing
keep
Tom
the
so
said.
group
me and
together.
Kara, basically.
Yeah.
Or
But
you and Nikki, honestly.
her whole deal was that she was just trying to like use the only resource she had to like keep everybody a bit more sane.
So you
a
and
bit
Nikki.
happier because everyone was so fucking desperately.
Can we get some
depressed
fan
about
art, by the way, of Nikki pile driving and doing Amazon stuff on Eric? I would love to get some fan art of that.
I gotta admit, I would show that to Nikki and
Yeah,
tell
of
y'all
course
what
you-
she said
yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Very
Can we,
random.
and can they be like in a cage made of like from the AM from I Have No Mouth? And
Absolutely. Okay. Additionally, we've got to incorporate a 2-liter Mountain Dew somewhere in there. There's got to be like some sort of
That
Put
could
in
be the
there. It could be
cage.
anything from actively being used to just a homage. But I don't see Mountain Dew. I'm not showing
homage.
it to
What
my
are you, a
wife.
fucking Jew? What? Who says it that way? Homage, not an homage. A homage.
Okay, look at this guy
maybe
trying to
it's
speak
a
fucking
homage
French
is-
to me over here.
For real.
Yeah, it's a homage. Do you like Fiddler on the Roof?
I've never actually seen it.
Me neither.
Really? You
Yeah,
wanna watch
ne-
Fiddler on the Roof?
It's 1971. Do you know it's that fucking old?
I knew it was.
I thought it was older.
like.
Have you
yeah,
seen it?
actually, I would have
Have
guessed.
you seen it, Will?
No.
None of
would've
us have
guessed-
seen Fiddler on the Roof.
I would have guessed
Riddler on the Roof?
Fiddler on the Roof was written anywhere
That's a
between.
different one. That's with Batman.
Riddling on the Roof?
That's Batman. That's a Batman
Is it
movie.
Riddling on the Roof?
Yeah, of course. Absolutely. It's Jim Carrey.
I'd have guessed
Just
it was
like-
anywhere between 1950 and 1980, is what I would have said.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, see, I would have thought Great Depression.
same. Like kind of.
I'd have thought it was written about the Great Depression, which means it would usually be written 10 to 20 years later.
That's fair.
the guy who did.
It's too
I learned this
depressing to write
today.
about at the time. No one wants to go see that fucking play.
The guy who did If I Were a Rich Man did that shit in one take. He did the whole song in one take in front of like a bunch of cameras. Yeah. If you listen to that shit, he is so on pitch, it's absurd. I can't believe that he did that shit in one, because that means like he didn't fuck up a single
As you
line.
can tell, I am familiar.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I have seen the clips. I was deeply involved in
Well,
theater.
you're
and
Jewish,
that's a very,
so that also
yeah,
probably
I
has
mean,
a lot
I
to do with
know
it.
the whole song in Yiddish, but anyway, that's
well,
not the point.
it's when you did
I only
your
say that when I'm
mandatory
with
service in
the friends
Israel.
that are going to be with me in heaven, not you guys.
Well, when you did your mandatory service in Israel, that was like the thing they made you do.
Of course,
You know, some people get to be on the
Do you guys think
ambulance
they're
squad.
they're gonna achieve a ceasefire in Lebanon?
Every IDF member can actually do that whole song a cappella. Just let you
Oh, I
know.
bet.
You should ask them next time you see one to do that.
You get a bunch of Jews like the fucking Smoky Mountain song that
The
the
funny thing
the
is-
dwarves sing in The Hobbit, where it's like that video of the
Oh,
bunch of those
Misty
guys.
Mountain.
Yeah,
Misty
it's a
Mountain.
bunch of the guys in like a fuck. It's just a bunch of Jews like singing a cappella in like a tunnel. Yeah, everybody's seen that video.
But it's If I Were a Rich Man.
yeah, exactly.
Fucking
It
Fiddler on
still
the
is sad and like dramatic.
Mhm.
Same thing. It's in minor key.
Mhm.
Do you think? I don't, because I don't think that Israel has any reason to cease fire with Lebanon. That's like the problem. It doesn't benefit them at all to cease fire with Lebanon. That's the issue. I mean, like, it doesn't benefit the United States or Israel or just this side of the war in general to cease fire.
The United States arguably it would benefit in that the world would we would stop leaking soft power like we are.
Right,
Which we
but I
are
don't think
currently.
that's
Stop
ever
leaking
happening.
soft
We
power.
are we
Yeah,
are our,
what do you mean?
our allies are furious at us about this Iranian.
Oh,
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Situation.
Okay, now I see what you mean.
We've been leaking
never heard
soft
it
power
referred to
since
as leaking
2016.
soft
but not
power.
like this.
I don't know. Because I
we're
swear
at the
to
point where our
God.
allies are not letting us use their military.
I
bases.
know, but like I swear to God, if we had to do that in 2016, they wouldn't let us do it either. You know,
I disagree.
like I feel like the soft power that the United States has. I hate talking about this shit because like obviously like you're against all of this, you're against the war, and then I'm like, no, we have to do this, otherwise we just are leaking soft power naturally via Trump like a battery hooked up to a bad fucking alternator.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm like, no, I mean, we got to take what we can get because we got to bomb Iran because God knows what's going to happen if we don't. What am I just going to let the empire just slowly die? No, I've got to at least create some war and some death, something to keep us in some sort of capacity in power. Because otherwise, we got nothing, dude. We got Israel and nothing.
Yeah, I hate the what's it called where you do the direct hypocrisy with the language thing, like hold up four fingers,
Doublespeak?
double speak.
Yeah, double speak.
Yeah, I hate the economic double speak bullshit. Like, fuck you. We've literally kidnapped the leader of one oil-rich country and have like destroyed like the entire power base of another.
Why is gas $3.80?
Yeah, why is gas
yeah.
fucking almost
Yeah.
$4 in bumfuck Mississippi?
Yeah, in bumfuck
Okay.
Mississippi.
like $8 elsewhere.
Yeah,
Yes,
like I'm
it's
sure
absurd.
it's way worse for everyone else.
Dude, in
but,
LA,
like,
it's almost $10.
$4 is ridiculous here.
$10 a gallon of gas.
$4 is almost fucking killing me. It costs me $82 to fill up.
Dude,
Yeah.
I've been commuting.
Yeah, I know. I can't imagine for your job. You drive an hour back and forth for work.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh my
That's
God.
2 hours driving every day.
I'm going to have to actually give you the money we're making off the Patreon to be able to do the podcast.
I literally
Speaking of
won't
which-
say no to any source of money.
Exclusive videos at
Yeah.
patreon.com.
/
Listen to us
AnythingCast.
say it uncensored.
You know what?
You know what we say.
I'm going to, you know what I'm going
It's
to,
that word.
And my tires
it's
are getting
some sort
worn
of
out.
monkey. That's all I'll say.
One of my tires is patched and has
Threading
quick
showing.
fix in it.
Aw.
Like
Oh,
the
no.
quick, what's it called?
That's the green sludge stuff.
The stuff you spray into the tire to like
Yeah.
seal it from the inside out.
Yeah,
it has
fix a
both of
flat.
those. Fix a flat.
Yeah,
That's it.
Fix a flat.
Yeah, it has a patch and it has fix a flat.
You know
in
what?
it.
Something that Spotify told me to do recently, because apparently people who listen to our podcast and the podcast that gets as many views as we have has way more followers usually. So if you don't follow us on Spotify, follow us on Spotify, because apparently a lot of you don't, and you're just listening to the show anyways, which I appreciate that.
Yeah,
but
still-
like, Spotify cares is all I'm gonna say. Spotify gives a shit for some reason if you follow the show. They don't care if you
And
watch
just
it.
remember, we're too raunchy for advertisers.
Oh
so
God, yeah.
This episode of the show.
Yeah,
brought
feel
to
free
us
to like
I've
and
always-
subscribe
Adam
to
and
us on
Eve.
YouTube as
yeah,
well.
by
but
by
know,
viewers like you. I've always loved, I don't know why, but I always loved the PBS. This episode brought to you by viewers like you. Thank you.
Wait, no, that's the
yeah,
more you know.
PBS, used to kind of feel really good. Like
yeah,
we
now
did
it's all
something
Trump
correct.
bucks. Now we
I
know what
he
PBS
defunded
is.
it. What do you mean?
Oh, I know. Yeah, now it's like they got what they can get. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like them and NPR.
Apparently, like a federal judge said you
I saw that.
you
Yeah.
can't do it. You can't defund the,
Yeah,
the
it's
broadcast.
public broadcasting system. You're going to defund the public broadcasting system. Okay. I mean, I guess that's not.
And what's
state
next? He's going to be
media.
like, no more libraries, no more free libraries.
I mean,
Isn't Sesame Street famously
Yes.
from PBS?
correct.
Yes.
Yes.
Like one of the most
That's what you're taking
fundamentally
away.
wholesome.
Oh, it's just 'cause,
Barney,
like, he
One of
Sesame
the few
Street.
things left
It's
in
'cause he wants
fucking
to,
America that's pure and wholesome.
It's because he
that
wants to
only
privatize
helps.
it. That's
Yeah,
why
I
like,
mean, he's
Netflix
a-
was like, oh, we'll fucking fund them.
Yeah, he's a businessman. Like
Yeah.
it literally, Trump looks at everything as like, what is the money making
Did you
opportunity?
see that recently? He was like, oh, yeah, me and the Iranians, we're going to set up a toll together, and we're going to toll these ships on the strait, and we're going to work together on it.
Honestly,
I don't care
I
anymore.
swear to God, like I could see it happening, and that's the problem.
Which
the problem is, I could be like,
I love the thought of fucking America, the great Satan, working with Iran,
Yeah,
the
'cause, like-
axis of evil.
Well, I mean, the fucked up thing is like we bombed them into the dirt, and then we're like, let's work together. You know,
Yeah.
like you and
Like
me.
they'd want
let's-
to.
No, I mean like that. They don't have a choice, right? So like the fucked up thing is they'd be like, let's work together and toll these ships, and there's like a crippled child laying on the ground with all of its limbs broken. It's like
At that point, it's
yes.
just like you go to a shopkeeper, you break into a store, beat him up, like break his arm, and then you stand him up, you put him at the clerk, and you put a gun to his head, and you go, all right, now sell shit, and then
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I'm taking half of this.
Yeah, I would like several of these donuts. And he's like, okay.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
boss.
You ever known anybody who held up a gas station?
No.
I've known several. Isn't that
What?
weird?
Yes, that is weird.
I feel like
I guess
probably
maybe I've never met anyone who admitted that they've held up a gas station.
maybe it's just such a Mississippi thing to do, in my opinion. I because all the people I knew who
Oh,
did
well,
it.
if you were asking if I held up a gas station, I could have told you
yeah,
that.
yeah. If I had ever known someone, no.
I mean,
Have I done
that's
it?
just
Absolutely.
like a Mississippi bar mitzvah. I mean,
Exactly.
when you turn 16, you go hold up a gas station.
Yes.
Yeah.
I knew my cousin married a man who held up a gas station by sticking a screwdriver in
Okay,
his
well,
shirt.
first of all, Tyler shouldn't marry a man. That's not.
I would appreciate if you don't say my cousin's name on the show, but
I could have sworn we said his name before.
I mean, maybe we have, but it was in the context of me having sex with him. You can't say it in the context of him marrying another man. That's the first one's fine.
Disgusting.
Okay, but like,
That's
when we start putting
illegal.
dicks on his shoulder, we can mention names.
Of course,
Look,
yeah.
if you're just casually fucking, that's fine. If you marry him, that's gay as shit.
Yeah, exactly. I talked about getting a blowjob with him and then coming first like 2 episodes ago. Like, we have talked about him.
Now, why are you trying to make this gay? You're gonna get us in trouble with the government.
Yeah, you're gonna get
That
us in
shit's
trouble with
getting
YouTube.
Not cool very quickly.
But
Okay.
yeah, my cousin married a guy who held up a gas station by putting a screwdriver under his shirt and then holding up a gas station. Kira's mom held up a gas station. That was one of the things that she did that
Nice.
got her put in jail.
Yeah.
I had a friend that held up a gas station.
So like, can you?
It's just
walk me-
weird, isn't it?
Have they ever like walked you through the steps of like robbing a gas station?
They were desperate and then they robbed a gas station.
No, they were. No, it was always they were.
Like, how do
they,
you plan?
They couldn't
Did
get.
they plan it out?
No, it was always like it was always the man
just
in the
don't-
situation doesn't let the woman in on it, and then just goes in and does it, and then rushes back to the car, and he's got money, and then they drive off, and then it's like, okay, well, yeah, you got seen by the fucking cameras.
Yeah.
Like, what are you? What? Why?
I hate when people.
I hate that gas
If you're
stations
gonna
have
do
cameras
crime,
too,
plan it out, people. Come on.
dude. Well, it's always because of drugs.
Don't do.
That's why
impulse
people are like,
crime.
oh yeah, fucking meth heads and crackheads. They rob gas stations. It's always because they can't get
Oh,
money
okay,
for their
well, that's
drugs.
fair. I've only known like one crackhead in my life.
Eric.
How long do you have to know someone to say you've known them?
I mean, you've known yourself
If you know
your
them on
entire
first,
life,
like-
so
You know, if you've ate
Yeah,
I
with
wasn't
them-
talking
don't
about. I
consider
wasn't
myself
asking.
someone I know.
Yeah, but I wasn't asking if you know any crackheads. That was not what that.
Oh, I
that
thought
w-
you were asking me if I knew.
No,
any.
I would
that's
say
not- no, I
you,
was
but
just-
you've only ever done it once. I don't consider you a crackhead.
Yeah, that's why I said Eric.
Yeah, I did 3 whole times.
Yeah.
I'm vastly
How
superior.
many times do you have to do it to be? No, it has to be like a hobby to be a crackhead, right? If he did you not? If
A
you,
hobby.
Technically speaking, it was coke, not
Yeah.
crack. But
I
I've
mean,
never done
what,
crack.
What do you call something you do multiple times all the time when you're free?
habitual. a habit.
Habitual user.
A habit, a
yeah,
hobby.
it's a
Yeah.
habit. It's got to be a habit, right?
The difference
You call
between
it
a
an
habit,
addiction
a
if
hobby,
you-
If I-
and
if I'm like-
addiction.
An addiction is what Eric had with alcohol.
If I spend
Like,
my time
yeah.
like painting miniatures,
a hobby
every
is what
time I'm
Eric has
free.
with weed.
okay.
Yeah, weirdly enough, weed. I mean, you can still be addicted to it. I guess I might be a little bit, but like,
But you've gone without it, and it
Yeah, I
didn't
can
ruin
go-
your life.
yeah, I can go without it for months at a time. And it's
Yeah,
not
of
a
course.
problem.
Okay.
I stopped using kratom, and
it's
it was
just-
bad for 3 days, and then I was fine. But
Yeah.
It's not a miracle drug, but if I do have it, I smoke it again, and then it makes me feel better. And
I feel the same way with Viagra.
You can also be forgetful. It can hurt your lungs.
I love
It can
smoking
hurt your
Viagra.
marriage, dude. Smoking. You
It
do it
costs
on the
money.
The problem is that like people fuck it up. People try to put Viagra in the weed or something, and then they put
Oh
it
my
in a
God.
pipe or
And they
something.
don't
But
use
no,
the cotton.
yeah, they don't use the fucking cotton.
They don't even use the cotton.
They don't use the fucking cotton for the whole thing about if you're gonna smoke Viagra. All right,
gotta
here
put
I'm
in
gonna
heroin.
break. Yeah, I'm gonna break it down for you. First, get your heroin kit out.
Mhm.
Put it in a spoon. You twirl that shit up with a little bit of water, right?
Right.
Break down the Viagra. Put it in there. Cotton ball.
Right.
Take it out. Right. You've got it. All
There
right.
you go.
Put it back in the spoon. Heat it up again until it becomes like a fine resin. Scrape it off. Put it into a weed pipe. And then you smoke it like you got it out of the pipe.
Hey, using the gas
That
station
you will
down the street.
Shut up.
How would
you
you
will be
rob it?
hard for so long. I just want to let you know specifically as you were asking me the other day. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
what
I'm
about the
looking
gas
for a
station?
minimum of 4 hours.
I no, yeah, absolutely.
In great detail, how would you rob the gas station down the street?
Okay, Reed's got a no face mask downstairs
Yeah.
from Spirited Away.
That's
So
Nice.
I would buy
And the
a
cops would think it was Reed when they saw the
I would
mask.
buy a
That's good.
burqa.
Yeah.
I would buy a burqa offline, dress up in the burqa, and then put the no face mask over myself.
Okay,
Right?
yeah.
Okay. All right. Then I go in there with a pipe bomb, a rigged explosive,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
And then I give it to the person, and then I tell them that I've got like a detonator or something, right? And then if they don't give me all the money, I'll blow it up.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So the deal is the pipe bomb actually just has a timer. They give me the money, I get out, and then it explodes anyways.
Ooh,
right?
okay.
Because then I get to look cool and I get to throw the detonator in the trash when I'm walking away from the explosion while not looking at it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
All right. So extra points if they
You
somebody
hit a baby
somebody.
on the way out.
Oh, dude, yeah, absolutely. But I was gonna say extra points. I take the mask off while I'm on the way out, and I'm in full blackface. That way,
So many layers, they'll never
And
see it
Exactly.
coming.
And when
yeah,
you
the
get your
cops-
car, you take your phone and it's a flip phone for some reason. You open it and then you
and just snap
you
it in
snap
half.
it in half and
Yeah,
throw it away.
throw it out the window.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I throw it out the window into like the parking lot, and then I back up and roll over it.
Yeah.
And then I go
Yeah.
forward, roll over it again, and then like just peel out
Yes.
Hell
while
yeah.
playing loud rap music, so that the cops, they'll
The
know.
Charles Manson route.
Oh, also I should probably have like some large stilts or something, so that I am obviously a black man.
Yeah, the Charles Manson
Yeah.
route.
Yeah, exactly. Did he do that? Did Charles Manson
That's-
blackface himself?
He had other the whole thing with him is he was going to start a race war by having several of his cult members dress in blackface and commit various acts of terror
For what
to
purpose?
start a race war.
The idea is he frames the black people for doing it, and that gets the ball rolling. It's as ridiculous as it sounds, yes.
Yeah, I mean, like the thing just is like.
Also,
I've seen Charles Manson a lot in my life. I'm like, if Charles Manson started a race war, right? So he's obviously on the white people's side.
Right.
Who is like looking at Charles Manson like, you're on the up
When
and up?
was Charles
you know?
Manson big? What was
this
it?
guy.
The 70s.
The
He was-
70s?
yeah,
I
late
I want to be
70s.
on this guy's side.
Yeah,
in
exactly,
anything.
right? Like-
No.
Gosh,
I get that he was
all
charismatic.
the big civil rights leaders are dead by the 70s, right?
Yeah, most
Maybe
of them.
Maybe Muhammad Ali.
All the
Muhammad
ones
Ali
loud
didn't die
enough for the
until the-
government to hear.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, for all of them to be
You know.
silenced, for the ones to be
loud enough for the FBI to hear. Yeah, all those ones were gone by
Black
then,
Panthers
yeah,
big
for
in the
reasons.
70s? Or are they the 80s?
They're 60s, I think.
Yeah, I think they were during the civil rights
yeah,
movement.
Yeah, 50s and 60s.
I mean, they're still around, so
No.
obviously they never
well,
died
actually,
out.
dude, I hang out with the
but,
Black
like,
Panthers all the time.
Actually, hilariously enough, anybody claiming the Black Panther name right now, the original group or whatever basically doesn't recognize them. The Rainbow Coalition is was the most modern thing that they all developed into. The reason they don't do it is because, interesting enough, they don't want people taking the name and using it with like for adventurism, basically.
What?
Basically, they're like, go start your own thing.
What the fuck? So what? They're mad at Disney?
What?
I don't think
They own
that's what
Marvel, and then
adventurism-
they made Black Panther. Anyways, that's the show, folks. Thank you for listening to AnythingCast. I'm Patrick.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever. Say it, Will. Do your whole thing.
Wakanda
Put on the mask.
forever.
Patrick, put the music behind.
Put on the grass skirt.
Put the tribal music. Play the tribal music. Go ahead, Will.
Say all
Say
those words you got punched for at work the other day.